In this video, we dive into conspiracy theories that turn out to be true. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. The first conspiracy theory that turned out to be true was about the Mafia and the CIA. The conspiracy theory was that in the 1960s, the CIA was working along with the Mafia to assassinate foreign leaders like Fidel Castro. When the declassified documents came out, it turned out to be true that the CIA was working along with Mafia to assassinate foreign leaders, like for example, Fidel Castro. There have been multiple plots where they have tried to assassinate Fidel Castro with the help of the Mafia. But of course, their attempts have failed miserably. The second one is the Bohemian Grove. Bohemian Grove is this conspiracy theory that rich people, politicians, influential people all hang out in a cult and do dark rituals in some certain location where only rich and influential people are invited. Well, that Bohemian Grove is actually real, and it is a retreat in California where powerful politicians and political figures meet up. And weird rituals happen there, like the cremation of care ritual, where powerful politicians and influential people dance around in robes around an owl to get rid of the worry of everyday finances and other problems. So you might be thinking, what kind of people actually have visited the Bohemian Grove? Number one is Clint Eastwood. Number two is Ronald Reagan. Number three is George Lucas. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Elon Musk. Is the CEO of Apple. Tim Cook is Brad Pitt. Is Leonardo DiCaprio. So pretty prominent figures that I would say. Next one is Maltese investigative journalist conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory is that a Maltese investigative journalist named Daphne Galizia, her investigations on Malta's corruption. The truth, she died in 2017 by a car that got bombed. Her work exposed high level of corruption within Malta, and this caused political anger and a lot of arrests within Malta because she exposed the business interests of politicians within Malta. The next one is Giuseppe Impastato Peppino conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory is that a Sicilian activist and journalist named Giuseppe Impastato was murdered by the Mafia, with the police not actually investigating the case of this person's murder. Impastato was known for his anti-mafia activism and radio broadcasts. When he died, it came out that it could be possibly a terror act when he was killed in 1978. Later investigations, it turned out that it was actually a mafia hit. Because there is a high frame of mafia within Sicily, the Italian authorities were scared of the mafia and the mafia's reign. The investigation was first neglected by the authorities. Number 5 is the Kim Jong-nam conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory was that North Korea's special agents shot Kim Jong-nam dead because he was a rival to his half-brother Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, because they are half-brothers. So he could have been maybe the next North Korean leader. When the forensics and autopsy was done, it turned out that Kim Jong-nam was killed in Kuala Lumpur International Airport in 2017 with the help of nerve agents. That was an orchestrated assassination done by North Korean agents so that Kim Jong-un, the current leader of North Korea, can still stay in power and maintain his growth in power. The next conspiracy theory is Mossad and the Iraq War. The conspiracy theory is that Mossad, which is Israel's version of the CIA, gave faulty information to the American Secret Service and the CIA that Iraq and Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. When the truth came out, there is no proof that the Mossad had any forensic idea or anything to try to push directly fabricated information about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, but it came out that Mossad supported the idea that there could be weapons of mass destruction within Iraq. And Mossad thought that removing Saddam would offer regional security in the Middle East for Israel. The next conspiracy theory is Operation Paperclip. The conspiracy theory was that American intelligence would bring Nazi scientists to America to conduct space projects and military weapons for the American Army and the Navy and NASA. When the truth came out, it was actually true that Operation Paperclip was a secret program by the US government where they recruited Nazi researchers that even did war crimes against humanity to benefit American and space research. Prominent figures like Werner von Braun, who played a crucial role in the USA space program. Under this program, they did things like Apollo 11, where they went to space and then later they went to the moon. Number 8 is the Tupac Shakur conspiracy theory that FBI was investigating Tupac because he played an influential role in the black community and his outspoken view. When the truth came out, when there were documents released under the Freedom of Information Act, it confirmed that Tupac was investigated by the FBI and other law enforcement agencies due to his connections with the Black Panther Party and his vocal stance on social issues that was politically charged, that drew attention from the government. To remind you guys, what is the Black Panther Party? Well, they're the same guy who invaded and got in the White House in the 1960s or 70s. And I know that Tupac's family member is on the FBI's most wanted list. I think this also adds to this investigation thing. Number 9 is the business plot conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory was that a rich man wanted to overthrow Franklin D. Roosevelt. When the truth came out, this conspiracy theory was confirmed by a congressional investigation where it turned out that it was a business plot by wealthy industrialists who reached out to retired Marine Corps Major General Smedley Butler to lead a coup against Franklin D. Roosevelt. Butler exposed this to the Congress, and while no one was persecuted or arrested, this confirmed that there was a conspiracy, that there were wealthy people wanted to overthrow the President of America in the 1930s. The next conspiracy theory is Operation Ajax. Conspiracy is that the CIA and the MI6 orchestrated a coup to overthrow the Iranian Prime Minister Mohammad Mossad, who nationalized Iran's oil industry. And it turned out that this conspiracy was actually true, and this coup successfully installed a pro-Western under Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, leading to decades of authoritarian rule in the modern day history of Iran. Next conspiracy theory is Operation Watergate, where members of the president's administration orchestrated a break-in into the Democratic National Committee headquarters in the Watergate complex to sabotage political opponents. All this being done by President's administration, Richard Nixon. The outcome, Nixon's resignation, being the President of the United States of America in 1974, demonstrating political abuse by a significant political figure like the President of the United States. And the final conspiracy theory is the MKUltra. The conspiracy theory was that the CIA conducted mind experiments, mind control, using drugs and hypnosis and psychological torture on unsuspecting individuals. And guess what? It turned out to be true, that innocent people got abused by the CIA so that the CIA can conduct ways how they can drug or hypnotize people. Well guys, I hope you liked the video. If you like this video, press like, subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know in the comments section if you know any other conspiracy theories that I haven't mentioned that turned out to be true. And it's been your boy, Nick. And peace, guys.